So I don't know if you can see in my fridge, but I'll turn maybe the lights. This is all jars. This whole shelf here is just jars. Usually I have a gallon of milk, but we ran out. So I have kimchi. This was kohlrabi sauerkraut. I shredded the kohlrabi we had left at the end of this growing season. Some garlic and mustard seeds and carrot. I have curry cauliflower sauerkraut with stinging nettle that I made. This recipe is in the book. This is fermented cherry tomatoes with basil and garlic. This recipe is in the book as well. This is taqueria pickles. It's radish, jalapeno, carrot, and onion and garlic. Those are really good for taco night. Dill relish that I made with my own cucumbers at the end of the growing season last year. This was just shredded cucumbers and some mustard seeds, I think, pickling spice. Oh yeah, dill. So it's got lots of dill seed in it. I've got fermented cranberries. Nobody liked these except for me because there's no sugar in them at all, so it's really tart. So just like a little shot of this added to some seltzer water with like an orange slice in it. Super good, no added sugar, like probiotics, a little bit of minerals from the salt. So these have been fun for cocktails. And by cocktail, I don't drink, so by cocktails I mean salt, fizzy water. The straight garlic. I don't like the flavor of the garlic the same as I do when it's mixed with something else. So I just prefer to put extra garlic in one of my other ferments, and then I eat that. But yeah, it's like really strong, bitter smell. But it kind of goes good. It was just like a tablespoon added to like a salad dressing or marinade. Yeah, here's my sourdough starter that I put to sleep because I just baked yesterday. Oh, this one was fun. Fermented Thai basil. But when I make curry now, like a Thai curry, I just throw some of this in there and it gives it really good flavor. Capers, mustard. This is my super old salsa. See how it's like gray? This is May of 2018. 2019, 2020, 21, 22. Yeah, that's crazy because to think how different the world was when I made this salsa and I was in a like 1970s double wide 2-bedroom with Chad and my little guy, and we both worked all the time, and I was really trying to dive into this to be healthier for our kid. And it's like how far I've come since this, but yet this is still just good, this is just still nutrition, it's still food. It's very exciting. I probably could keep going. Yeah, I have dairy kefir grains. I have, these are cool. These are from I forgot to put a date on this, but this would be my cucumbers from last summer. Yeah, these are sliced cucumber pickles with dill. They still smell amazing. So those are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and there's still a couple things in there. And we have a fridge in the basement, so then my extra stuff is there. So you're gonna see some changes in your jar as it goes. The liquid's gonna get a little cloudy. You can kind of see, this is carrots too. See how it looks a little more cloudy. The colors of the veggies and the herbs are gonna get a little more muted. The things are gonna start to smell. Depending on what you're fermenting, things might smell a bit sulfuric for a few days, but I swear it doesn't taste like it in the end, don't worry. But if you are pregnant or really sensitive to smells, you might want to find a space that's a little bit out of the way. These Brussels sprouts have been kind of gnarly for a few days, and it's subsided now, though they smell and taste really good. So that's just part of the gases that are being released. If you think of when you cook broccoli or cauliflower or cruciferous vegetables like cabbage, you can sometimes get that kind of a smell. It's the same thing when you're fermenting. So does anybody have any questions about caring for your developing ferment or storing your ferment?
Yeah, I was wondering about storing. Like, does it have to be in a refrigerator? I mean, I have a basement, but it's like in the summertime, it's very humid.
So I think that it would probably be too hot unless your basement was really cool. So most people, if you had no electricity as an option, would be building some kind of a root cellar where it would stay cold, and you would want it pretty cool. And the other thing, when you're not putting the fridges, you have to think about rodents and you have to think about bugs. So you want to make sure if it isn't in the fridge, you still have it so it's vented, so it won't be building up, and have something on it so that it won't have things getting into it. And if you have it like in a glass jar, have it somewhere secure so rodents can't tip that over and get into it. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. Really, it's amazing.